Dear viewers, this is ERi-TV English News. I'm Bersaba Takhla, reporting live from the headquarters in the capital, Asmara, here with your latest updates on the world's most pressing issues. We'll start with the top stories for today, Thursday, October 2. International Older Persons Day observed at national level in Debarwa. Meeting on implementation of development programs held in Logo and Seba. Papua New Guinea Cabinet approves defense treaty with Australia. And Hungary signs longest LNG deal with a French energy company. And your local reports, International Day of Older Persons, October 1, was observed at the national level in Debarwa under the theme Caring for Older Persons is Ensuring the Sustainability of Our Values. The event was attended by Ms. Lu'ul Gabrab, Minister of Labour and Social Welfare, Mr. Habdhab Tesfat, and Governor of the Southern Region, older persons and invited guests. Mr. Frawengel Taglahaimanot, Administrator of Debarwa Subzone, expressed appreciation for hosting the commemoration in Debarwa. He stated that older persons are the cream of society who deserve utmost support and respect. He also urged for the sustainability of observing the day. Mr. Kalaab Tesfasilase, Director General of Social Services in the Southern Region, said that supporting older persons in Eritrean society goes beyond international conventions, laws, accords and proclamation, as it is embedded in the culture and values of the people. He added that strong awareness-raising efforts are being carried out to ensure older persons are supported by their children and close relatives. International Day of Older Persons is being observed for the 34th time internationally and for the 30th time at the national level. The event featured cultural and artistic performances by the Bahar Nagastat cultural troupe. In other news, a meeting focusing on the role of government workers and members of PFDJ organizations in implementing development programs was conducted in the Logo and Saba subzone. The meeting was attended by area administrators and managing directors of the 13 area administrations in the subzone, heads of PFDJ organizations and representatives of civil workers organizations. Noting that the development programs being carried out with strong participation of the public and members of the defense forces are exemplary, Mr. Mahmoud Ali Jabra, Secretary of the PFDJ in the Gashbarka region, called on the heads of the PFDJ organizations to play their due role in strengthening organizational capacity and participation in the programs. Mr. Abraham Hagos, Administrator of the subzone, underscored the power of organization and the successful implementation of development programs. He affirmed the subzone's readiness to contribute to strengthening the organizational capacity of PFDJ organizations and their role in implementing the programs. Going to the Southern Red Sea region now, the National Association of the Hearing Impaired branch in the Southern Red Sea region has provided sign language training to 54 government workers from various institutions. At the concluding ceremony of the training on 28 September, Mr. Yosef Fasahaye, head of the Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare branch in the region, said that the objective of the training was to ease communication barriers for hearing impaired citizens in government institutions. He also noted that the training will help hearing impaired citizens communicate more easily in workplaces, with peers in schools and during public events. Highlighting that there are estimated 30,000 to 40,000 members of the National Association of the Hearing Impaired nationwide, Mr. Walde Mikhail Saale, chairman of the association, said the training is part of efforts to expand sign language instructions across the country. Dear viewers, we'll be back shortly with your international reports and more after the short break. Welcome back. Papua New Guinea's cabinet has approved a bilateral defense treaty with near neighbor Australia, paving the way for the nation's leaders to sign a landmark agreement. Australia's other Lion Status Pact is the ANZUS Treaty, signed in 1951 with the United States and New Zealand. Papua New Guinea Prime Minister James Marape said that the treaty reflects the depth of trust, history and shared future between the two nations. Australia was Papua New Guinea's colonial master until the developing island nation became independent in 1975. Australia, with its population of 28 million, and Papua New Guinea, with an estimated population of roughly 10 million, are the most populous nations in the South Pacific. In today's final report, Hungary has signed its longest ever liquefied natural gas LNG supply contract with French energy company ENGIE. A move officials say will bolster the country's long-term energy security. Hungarian Foreign Minister announced the deal today in Budapest. Under the agreement, Hungary will import 4 billion cubic meters of LNG between 2028 and 2038, with annual deliveries of 400 million cubic meters. The Hungarian foreign minister stressed that the agreement comes at a time when global conflicts and crises have disrupted supply chains, driven up prices and exposed vulnerabilities in transport routes. He also said that diversification means gaining access to multiple sources and routes, not abandoning existing agreements. Dear viewers, that was it for today, but before we conclude, a quick reminder of the top stories. International Older Persons Day observed at national level in Dubarwa. Meeting on implementation of development programs held in Logo and Seba. Papua New Guinea cabinet approves a defense treaty with Australia. And Hungary signs longest LNG deal with a French energy company. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with more news and developments. But until then, have a good one.